I am Lucy Edwards, Director of Strategic Engagement at Metaport and VHT Studios. And today I am at Campus in Manhasset, Long Island. And my guest is Ed D'Ambrosio, Senior Managing Director at Campus, Long Island. So hi, Ed, and we've known each other for a couple lives.
Yeah, that's true. Well, first of all, I want to thank you and welcome you to our flagship office.
Thank you.
That we opened about a year ago. And it's magnificent. It's about 14,000 square feet, and we house about 140 agents here, and we love it. It's been awesome, and it's so good to see you.
Good to see you indeed. I was looking forward to it. I've been asking you to sit down with me for quite some time, so I'm very happy it's taking place.
Well, you do know how I feel about you. From the day I met you, and it's, no lie, I always felt you had incredible energy. You were an incredible salesperson that had passion. And I used to invite you into office meetings, if you recall.
I do.
And I used to tell agents, if you really want to learn how to connect with people and how to have passion, you're going to see someone that does it in a natural, beautiful way. And that was you.
Well, thank you, Ed. I'm going to edit that particular bit separately.
You should, but it's the truth.
Thank you very much. Oh, well, I really enjoy being here. I have great respect for Campus and the brand, the reputation. I know that we all go through some struggles, but everyone in the real estate industry right now is going through struggles. However, your office is great. Your agents are very passionate, and they're happy, and I still follow them because they came from different companies and they've been working with me for so long. So let's talk a little bit about your history, because you have a great success story. You've been in sales for 25, 35 years. Let's talk about that, and let's talk how you joined Campus.
Sure, that'd be great. So this is a second career. I did grow up in a real estate family. I have a famous sister, Dottie Herman, and I'm not going to say she taught me everything I know, because that's not true, but we had an incredible and still have an incredible relationship, and we had gone in separate paths. She went real estate, I went a different route. I was in my own business, I was in importing, I traveled the world, and she traveled Long Island. And I would always kid around with her. I'm like, listen, I got to go. I'm getting on a plane to California. I'm leaving for Florence, Italy. Where are you going? She'd say Franklin Square. I go, okay, see ya. And she would always say to me, hey, you got to get your real estate license. You got to get your real estate license. So I did that 3 times. But I had, I was in my own business and making a great living, and I was traveling the world. But over time, I really started to see real estate had great opportunities. And this is back in probably, I'm going to say the late 80s, early 90s. And I'm like, this is something that at some point in time, I'm going to want to pivot and go into real estate. But at that time, I was making 6 figures, high 6 figures. You just don't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm going to pivot and leave my job. So I had a 5-year plan, and I set out over 5 years how I was going to segue from one career to another career. And I think this is one of the great reasons why I understand agents, because many agents are starting second careers. They are maybe homemakers that have been out of the job market for years. Now they're coming back into the real world, and they don't know where to begin. And I would say to any of them, I have the formula, and I do. I mean, the formula is not that difficult, but you have to understand how to create the environment and how to utilize it to your advantage. And so that's what I did. The rest is really history, because it's all about having the right contacts, meeting the right people, being true to yourself, and earning respect and having people trust you. And those are all things that I will, again, always say to agents and to employees and to my family members. It's about integrity, about being trustworthy, and having people say, that's someone I want to be involved with. And that's been my formula and I don't want to say secret, but it's really a formula, I believe, for success.